So I'm on a walk reliving some old memories. Yesterday, John and I, it's someone very close to me, John and I went to my mother's house before my move. And my mother, oh so nicely, just casual as can be, we're sitting at the table, says, "Do you remember the time when you were 5 and you had that death threat?" And she looked so sweet. And I did. I smiled at her and I said, "I do, Mom. I remember that day." And she said, "Tell John what happened that day." And I said, "It was the first time I seen my mother fly." He was like, "What?" Well, we walked up to this door, my mom's friend. Her name was Rianne. And a man answered, "We'll leave everything out." But he threatened to kill me. I was 5 years old. By this time, I had already had a couple death threats against me, so that wasn't really new. But it was in front of my face. So we are at this man's door, well, my mom's friend's door. This man is standing there. He threatened to kill me. I'll tell you the part. There's a person right here. It figures. So they're going to think I'm probably crazy as I walk by, but that's okay. So my mom, as soon as this man said this, he said, "I'm going to kill your daughter. I'm going to kill you." And he looked dead at me. "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to come in the middle of the night when you're sleeping, and I'm going to kill you." That's what I got at 5. My mother had on a beautiful long red dress. I don't remember if she had on heels that day or what. So when my mother heard this, her feet came up off the ground. I kid you not, it was like she flew. Her feet came off the ground. She flew across the little area and dove on him and beat his ass like you wouldn't believe. Beat his ass. I mean, beat it bad. And this was some dude that was huge. He was some big ass biker dude. But people don't mess with my family because my family's pretty well trained. So, and so my mother beat his ass. And I just remember he was so bloody. By the time we left, he was a fucking pulverized mess. My mother still looked beautiful and regal. She had blood all over her fists, but other than that. And then I was like, "Thank you so much, Mother. You're so kind." And she was like, "You're welcome, darling. I won't let them kill you." And I thought this was normal stuff. Like, oh, every child gets threats against their life and has to have security and shit. No, apparently it's not. But yesterday, my mother brought this up for the first time, that I had brought someone home and to meet her, and this was one of the stories she brings up. I'm like, oh my gosh, how, of all the stories, if I told the full story, some people would be, it's a cute squirrel, you would be amazed. But those who know me know that lying is not something I really am fond of doing, because there's no gain to it. Because if I lie, you're going to catch it eventually anyway, because my memory is shit. So I don't want to lie. It's too much work. You got to remember the lies you told. No. It's just too much fucking work, and I'm too forgetful. So when you ask me again, you know, if I said something different, so just tell the truth. My mother, when he threatened my life, my mother lifted straight up off the ground, and her fangs came out. Her fangs came out. My mom's a RH negative, and she's not, she's different and has other abilities than some people because of that bloodline that she comes from. And she's a practitioner of the crafts and yada yada. You know, I'm looking at myself right now. Something you'll notice sometimes with my videos is my eyes look much darker. I get very concerned when my eyes are very, very dark, because it lets me know a few things about what type of sorcery is going on in the world. See, because I could see certain cycles and other stuff. So I'm being really vague. I am not saying what I'm trying to convey. My eyes, you can see they're darker than normal because it seems the more danger I am in at the time, the darker my eyes get. And sometimes it'll last for days. And it's not that I'm bad. It's not that I'm evil at all. I don't know what it is on why it fully happens. I don't know. There goes my phone. Who's calling? It's probably... I don't know that number. I'll come back to it. But my eyes get this weird dark color, so it's interesting to note. Yeah, I'm gonna get this phone call off. There. Okay. Threw me off track. But wow. Anyways, back to what I was originally saying. I brought someone home. My mother told him a crazy story. Has me out here on a walk because I'm at my new location where I'm going to be staying for a while, and I like it. It's nice. It's pretty here. It's a cool community.